Good day, I am Liesel Brits with today's local news. Two suspected blue light hijackers were arrested over the weekend, just days after a couple was allegedly hijacked by suspects using a car fitted with blue lights on the R59 just outside of Meyerton. Police arrested two suspected hijackers and seized a car fitted with blue lights in Mabopane, north of Pretoria. The arrests follow several incidents where motorists were stopped by hijackers who used blue lights and posed as police officers. Gauteng Police spokesperson Mavela Masondo says the suspects were arrested after a similar hijacking on Friday night. Masondo says investigations are underway to establish if these suspects are not linked to other incidents of similar modus operandi. Just 5 days before the arrest on Friday, an elderly woman was found dead after she and her husband were pulled over and hijacked by suspected blue light robbers in Sedibeng in Vereniging. The couple, who were returning home after attending a prayer meeting in Meyerton, were pulled over by a car with blue lights. 4 men jumped into the couple's Toyota Hilux bakkie and drove off with them. The vehicle was tracked and ultimately found in the veld on the R550, about 5 kilometers from where the woman's body was found. An investigation into her death is still continuing. A man in his mid-30s is in a critical condition following a 4-vehicle collision on the R59 just before Kliprivier in Meyerton. 4 others suffered minor to moderate injuries. ER24 arrived on the scene just before 1 a.m. to find a vehicle on its roof in the middle of the road. The critical patient had been ejected from his light motor vehicle and was lying some distance away. He was treated with advanced life support interventions before being transported to Tele Hospital for further care. 2 other vehicles were found on the centre median and 1 other in the bush on the side of the road. 2 patients were treated and transported by Ekurhuleni Provincial EMS and another by another private service, all to Telamagere. A 5th patient declined transport to hospital. Metro Police as well as the Ekurhuleni Fire Department were on the scene for further investigations.
The patients were treated for the injuries and they were thereafter transported to nearby hospitals for further care. Local authorities are on the scene for further investigations.
All residents who work a full-day job will be able to visit Home Affairs after work during this month. The Department of Home Affairs revealed on its website that it will extend hours at all its modernised offices until 7 p.m. from Monday, February 3 until Friday, February 28. The normal office times are from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The extended times allow people ample time to have their travel and other documents sorted. Home Affairs said the times will exclude weekends. The department will ensure that everyone who is inside an office at the time of closing shall receive the service they require. It said office managers or supervisors are to apply their discretion to close the office 30 minutes before knock-off time, subject to the number of people being served. And Eskom this morning announced that it will implement stage 1 load shedding from 9 a.m. this morning. The power utility said its emergency reserves recovered enough to allow the parastatal to downgrade the power cuts. The struggling utility suspended stage 2 load shedding last night after a week of disruptions to supply. Eskom spokesperson Sikunati Mantshansha said they suspended load shedding this morning to take care of the rush hour traffic between 6 and 9 a.m. Eskom advised customers to use electricity sparingly. And this is the end of today's bulletin. Follow the news team on Twitter and Facebook at 90.6 FM News.